No, I specifically looked for this type of idea, and that's why I invested the right time. You know how many people invested at the right time and still sold and didn't make any money? I had an investment one time in a company right after the dotcom crash and September 11th. This company was involved in the airline industry. And after the dot-com, 2000, the bubble crashed. All of the companies that had anything to do with the internet collapsed because they were overvalued. And anything that had to do with airlines collapsed even more after the whole thing that happened with the September 11th, when the US government decided to pretend like some Arabs destroyed buildings. Oh, yeah, no. That's part 2. Anyway, the investment made sense to me, not only because I saw that the idea itself is good, but also because there was a very big investor called named Li Ka-shing, which was the richest man in Asia at the time, was investing in it. And any time you want to make money, you got to follow the money. And if he was putting a lot of money into it, who am I to disagree? So we invested in it. At the time, it used to be like, I don't know, $100 or $200 a share. It dropped to like $1. Dropped 99%. We invested at $1. We bought some more at $1.50. We bought some more at $1.20, and we bought, I think the highest price we paid was like $2. And we bought a lot of shares. Millions and millions of shares. And if I had more money, I would have bought even more. Now, so far so good, right? A year and a half later, year and a half later, good news come out, the stock continues to appreciate. Long story short, the stock goes to about $7. Every million shares you just made $5-6 million. A lot of money. We felt like kings of the world. Right? Just made 5 times your money in a market that dropped 26%. All my clients loved me, they wanted to marry me. I said, oh, no, I'm single, but I'm not married again. Maybe the next idea. But no, we made a ton of money for people. 5 times their money, 6 times their money in some cases. Tons and tons of money. Everybody's happy, right? Now what if I told you it was the worst idea in history, in my career? Why? If I would have simply shut off my computer, shut off my phones, and went to sleep, and woke up today, or even a few years ago, that, let's say, few $1 million that turn into, let's say, 50 million, just for argument's sake, let's say 5 million turn into 50 million, it's good, right? 5 to 50, it's good. You guys will be happy with that kind of profit, right? That 5 million would have turned into $5 billion. Why? The stock went to $1,500. His name was Priceline. I don't know what it's at anymore. I don't watch the stock market anymore, but I'm sure that it did really, really well. It went to $1,500 or $2,000, something ridiculous. If I simply would have just shut off the computer, shut off my phone, nothing. I had a bunch of shares myself also. Just simply just like nothing. Billionaire right now. Baruch HaShem that it didn't happen. Why? Because I wouldn't be here with you guys. But the reality is, Rabotai, is that sometimes you think that what you're doing is good. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives it to you, and you benefit from it, and you think it's your idea. It's your idea, and that's when HaKadosh Baruch Hu starts becoming upset with you, because he says, "Bechani stakalti ubarati nekavim nekavim." I looked at you and I thought about how I'm going to create man with holes in its body, in order to constantly remind him of all of his flaws. Now, Hiram did not understand this, and therefore the prophet gave him a terrible message that he's going to be completely destroyed. And that's what happened to him. His enemies attacked him, and he was completely annihilated to pieces, literally cut to pieces. All of his worlds and his imagination did not protect him from the wrath of HaShem. When a person understands that it's not just the cure that HaKadosh Baruch Hu provides, but rather HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that provides the ailment also, then he's already on the right track. Because if you only picture Hashem as the one that provides you, the good being that the good is only healing, the good is only the cure, and not the ailment being good also, then it's very easy for us to become Par'o. Why Par'o? When Moshe Rabbeinu came to Par'o, he warned them, if you don't free my people, free HaKadosh Baruch Hu's people, Hashem is going to punish you. Par'o said, go fly a kite. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, we're flying. Dam, tzfardea, kinim, all types of flying things into Paro's face. Every time Paro would come to Moshe Rabbeinu and start crying to him, just remove this death from me. Just remove this death from me. I'll do whatever you want. Remove this death from me. I'm sorry. I'm a Rasha. My people are Rashaim. I'm sorry. And then what happened? Hashem removed it. Removed the death from him. Warned them. Didn't listen. Punished them. Now he listens. Remove the punishment. What did he do? Went back to be Rasha. HaKadosh Baruch Hu warns us. How? He tells us in the Torah. He tells us in the Torah, Rabotai Yekarim, he tells us in the Torah, Im bechukotai telechu. If you go with my laws, you will get blessed. A, B, C, D, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. All of these blessings. Ve'im lo tilchu. If you don't go with my laws, you will have some serious problems. Promised us that we'll have either blessings or curses. We don't listen. What does he do? Brings us problems. All of a sudden you're sick. All of a sudden somebody you know is sick. All of a sudden your business goes to the garbage. All of a sudden your divorce is now the new topic of your life. All of a sudden your kids don't want to talk to you. All of a sudden everything in your life goes to the garbage pail. I did it. Now he's saying, Hashem, no, just remove this debt from me. Remove this debt from me. Remove the debt, remove the death, remove everything from me, all these problems. What does HaKadosh Baruch Hu do? Okay, no problem. Get you out of the situation that you're in. All of a sudden your wife, okay, I want to give it another shot. Your husband, okay, I'm going to give it another shot. Your kids, okay, Abba, let's talk. A new job comes up. A little bit of money comes in. Baruch Hashem, things start coming back together. What do? Kippah, back in the desk. Tefillin, I don't have time for it anymore, I'm busy with work. And then we get surprised that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gets angry. We acted like Paro, but we expect the schar of Moshe. Now a person needs to know, the Gemara in Masechet Chulin, page 7a, says, a person does not get pricked in his finger in this world without the heavenly Beit Din judging that that's what he deserves. Meaning, not a single thing will ever happen to anybody in this world, Jew or Gentile, without the Beit Din in heaven reviewing their entire life, this carnation, previous carnation, everything, and deciding guilty or innocent. So much so that it's even something as minuscule as pricking your finger with a little needle. Needless to say, something big like cancer, money loss, divorce, death of a person that you care about, and so on and so forth. Everything has to go to the heavenly Beit Din, is reviewed, approved or rejected. Now, the Gemara elaborates even further and says that there's even a benefit, even though that this comes sometimes as a form of punishment. This punishment is even sometimes a benefit for the person. How? When a person gets hit first time, it hurts. But when he gets hit on something that already hurts, meaning, let's say he hurt his finger and he peeled off his fingernail. That hurts, right? But if he gets hit again on that same nail, it hurts much more. Hurts much more. It says if a person gets hit again on the same place that he already got hurt in, that's a big kapara. So much so that if it happens on his right thumb, the blood that's spilled from there is like a special type of korban. The blood that's spilled from his thumb is like a special korban in Shamayim. Korban olah. Meaning, although it's a punishment, although it's a rebuke, although it's something, it still has a benefit in it. Now, when a person understands that every single thing in this world is done for a reason, you're not going to get hurt by a needle without a Kadosh Baruch Hu approving it or rejecting it.